Today we're going to have this recipe we call Polska kolacja, a Polish dinner. Very, very, very interesting, very tasty, and something that every one of you can do to make your American barbecue have a little bit of Polish heritage to it. So you can both eat, enjoy, and take pride in your Polish culture. What goes into our little packet will be cabbage, which we're going to shred up and chop, onions, which we're going to shred up and chop, kielbasa, which we're going to slice into medallions. We're going to drizzle some canola oil, and we're going to make these little packets, which you're going to take, close up, and you can either bake it in your oven at 350. You can bake it on your barbecue grill, and you would probably bake that at about around 300-400, but for a half an hour in the stove. And if you're going to bake it on a bonfire, we're going to put 2 sheets of foil to give it that extra protection it needs so it won't burn. And you're going to bake it there among the coals probably for about 15 to 20 minutes, because those coals are much hotter than your barbecue grill and your oven. We're going to start out with our cabbage. Try to chop it up so it's in sort of bite-sized kind of pieces, not real big pieces, because it'll just make it a little easier for those people that are going to eat all this. Next we're going to take is an onion. In just about any type of Polish cooking, you're going to see onions are used to flavor whatever it is you're making. That's a savory dish. What would pierogi be without butter and onions? Next, the sausage. Sausage which was smoked is used because it's already cooked, so really we're just going to warm that up. So we're going to make some sliced medallions. When we're cutting it on the bias, on the angle. It just makes it look a little more decorative, and it makes your kielbasa go further and look like there's more than there is. We're going to take all these pieces and we're going to put them into a plastic bag. What the plastic bag is going to do is it's going to hold them all together as we season everything. So all this we're going to put right back into the bag. These are all those vegetables that you see. We have one more vegetable that we have to add, and that's going to be potatoes. Take our potatoes, we're just going to slice them. But all these vegetables are put into a bag, a bowl, whatever it is you wish to mix them with. Put that all together. Everything is put in that bag. And those are all the vegetables. We have cabbage in there. We have onions in there. We have potatoes in there. Okay? We're going to take and drizzle a little bit of this oil over it. And what that's going to do is that's going to coat everything to make it cook a little better. The other thing we're going to do is, this is a mix of salt, pepper, garlic salt, and onion powder. Just take and sprinkle a bit of that through all those vegetables so they'll be seasoned. Again, potatoes need a lot of seasoning usually because they're not very tasty unless they're salted up really well. Now what we're going to do is take, and in this plastic bag, or in a bowl you can do the same thing, I'm going to mix all this together. A couple spoonfuls with a little bit of everything in there. Again, you can add other things. You could add carrots. You could add other vegetables to that if you have some green beans. Any kind of vegetable you can put in there. Once it's coated with that oil, it will steam inside of this. Now, as you can see, what we have is we have a nice pile of all those vegetables that are seasoned into our little packet, our foil packet. We're going to take and arrange some kielbasa on the bed of vegetables. You begin to take the foil corners and pull them together from the 4 directions, and we want to wrap that up. We want to seal it so all of the steam and those delicious juices stay inside of the packet. Once again, the packet is complete. In your oven at home, 350 degrees, anywhere from about a half an hour to 45 minutes or until everything is tender. It's quick, it's easy, and remember, what you want to do is raz, dwa, trzy, zapalamy.